Alright, I think everything should be ready to go here. Let me just clean up some of these windows. Else that needs to be running here? Not really. Alright, everything else should be okay. We'll do some more DDR related things tonight. Oh, I should probably push this in before I start playing. There we go. As usual, I did a bunch of... Well, I didn't do too much grinding this time. We were pretty much already set to go for beating this floor before the echo. So I didn't do too much. I just did a little bit to boost the level. So it wasn't like too much of a slog. But I think it should be fine. Oh, shouldn't I put... No, that's good. Everything else is running fine. Okay, that's good. So we got... I got up to level 17 now. We got everything put together, got the key and everything ready to go. One thing we will do before I go, we're going to get this one. This one's probably going to be kind of expensive. Ooh, yeah, it's going to put us down to 16. That's probably fine. What do we have to do? 80% accuracy or more. You know what? We'll be fine. I think we can do this first try. Let's go. I'll probably do another battle or something to warm up and get back to 17, but we'll see. Oh, this is a very good warm-up song, though. Almost dreams. Oh wow, how did that not go through? That's unfortunate. Honestly, couldn't ask for too much more of a better of a warm-up song than this. At least as far as this game's concerned. I mean, certainly nothing compared to like the shit I was trying to do last week on Setmania. Wow. Why did I think that was down? That's okay. We totally got this 88. Now, I'm not sure which spell I'm going to actually get rid of for this one. I'm thinking maybe... I don't know. Maybe the barrier? Barrier, or I have the other... What was it, like sphere or whatever it's called? Like that really quick recharge red move. But I was using that red move actually quite a bit today when I was grinding. Like, it actually does a decent amount of damage. And it charges really fast. It's only 2 arrows you have to actually hit to cast it. Oh, we still have like a minute and a half to go on this one. What? How? Okay. Oh, that was Sager. Oh, man. Although usually the last 10 seconds are like arrow free, so not too much longer. I mean, I could almost just like stop now and that'd still count. Yeah, I think that's it. It's done. Ultra Reaper, welcome to the stream. How's it going tonight? Easy. Alright, so let's see where we're putting this one. Does it seem like, I don't know, it seemed like an upgrade to Maelstrom? I'm not sure anymore. Might be best to get rid of that one. Alright, let's take a look. Where is it? Slash. So yeah, it does 1932, 33. Yeah, it's a little slower. I think we'll put it on there. It's probably for the best. There we go. Oops. Alright, there we go. So now we got Slash, we got Spheric up here, which is like really fast. It actually does a decent amount of damage. I didn't think it was going to do that well, but it actually turned out to be super nice for grinding. Is it strange to cough up blood? Yeah, I would definitely say so. There could be like a number of reasons why that would be the case. If you can, I would go see a doctor as soon as possible. I mean, it could be anything from just like getting punched too hard, but that usually if you're coughing up blood, that means some sort of internal bleeding, because where else is the blood going to come from, right? Yeah, this is the guy I was grinding. It took me like, well, with controller it took me like 10 seconds, but we'll see how fast this actually goes. Okay, see if I find a good opportunity here. I'm going to take it a little slower and just use Slash, because it's a little easier to actually half. Ooh! Oh, that's it? Oh wow, that's the entire thing. I don't know, should I just wait? Might be better than trying to like go for a Spheric. Although we could just do that. Probably worth it. Look at that. Look at all the XP. Easy, level 17 again. Good. Alright, we are good to go. Let us go unlock that door, because I don't think there's anything else for us to really do here. We got all the things we want. I don't want this. I don't need any of this other stuff that we can craft right now. So let's go unlock that door.
Hey, Naya, I didn't
Going
really
into
mean...
uncharted territory here.
You made it perfectly clear what you meant. Let's just get you through the tower and on your merry way.
Yeah.
I think this is the furthest I got in this game.
Lively, recruit.
Last time I played it.
I don't like to be kept waiting.
Who the hell cares what you...
Which is like 5 years ago.
Ma'am?
You'd best watch your mouth, maggot!
Yeah? Or what?
Or I will twist your arms into cinnamon pinwheels.
Are you allowed to...
I like that he's like even attempting to speak back, talk back to this person.
Do I make myself clear? Jane, the fourth guardian, reporting for duty.
Naya, help me out here?
I'm busy.
Oh,
Sounds
shit.
like you've pissed off your shepherd. What kind of pathetic, diseased, slimy, gut-sucking rodent would piss off his only ally in this godforsaken place?
Maybe I'm the one who's pissed off.
You putrid jar of petroleum jelly! How dare you!
Jane.
Naya, sweetie, do you want me to about-face his neck for you?
Oh, damn.
By all means.
Oh, come on.
Present arms!
Alright, what are we dealing with here? 102. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. I think, I would like to go for damage over time first, just in case. But I think we can pull off at least one yellow in the meantime. Yeah, oh, that does a ton, actually. I think we don't need to do that. Oh yeah, that's right. She gains mana. That's okay. We can just tank everything. Okay, I think we win. We go like that, and it's probably over. Oh, no, maybe not. One more. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. There we go. Now we have enough. Oh, come on. Do it. No! Oh my god, why can't I pull off this fucking move? There we go. That works. Wow, why was that so hard to hit that one? Oh, seriously? One more? That's okay. Okay, now we're good. And it's done. Easy. Now, I'll admit, I'm probably a little over-leveled, but it was so easy to level up with that one enemy in the previous floor.
Sorry, Naya. Kid's got...
Hey.
It was like worth
Hey,
it.
you aren't supposed to...
Naya?
Let go of me! Get your hands off!
Oh shit. Okay, this
What
is
the hell?
actually new to me.
This
Like,
isn't...
I've never made it this far at all.
According to protocol.
Kai! Kai, help!
Oh, now you want my help after, you know, being pissed off at me and not talking to me? Jeez.
You, what the hell happened to her?
I don't know.
This is your game, you overblown military reject. Where is she?
This isn't part of the game.
Then what?
You care for her well-being? It seemed you two were at odds.
She's been on my side from the start. I could help her out
You
for
know,
once.
until the last floor, but hey, who's counting?
Come with me, Kai.
What? Where?
My sole responsibility was to test you. Now that I've done so, I'm free to do as I please.
So you'll help me?
I will. I'm curious.
And you've dropped the military shtick?
This is a bit of a twist.
Dropped it? Of course not. But I'm no longer your superior. Now come along. This way.
What is this place?
Well, this is quite a different
These are the
change in
fifth floor
scenery.
maintenance hallways. Naya would have already moved up to this floor by the time we fought. The control room should be this way.
Wait, so she has to go through every floor as well? Why doesn't
This
she
is
just
where you
like
guys
sit at
keep
the
tabs
top
on us?
and like watch
Surveillance
from there?
equipment is in the control room. There's one on each floor. The tunnels are
That seems a
mostly
little
for the
inefficient
guardians
if you ask
to move
me.
to and fro.
And what about the monsters, the things I fight in the hallways?
They shouldn't be back here.
Keyword
for the love
shouldn't.
of-
Keyword shouldn't. Of course they're back here. Why wouldn't they be back here? Well, we'll just do this nice and quick. Oh, that only does 10? Oh, fuck. Okay, whatever. We'll just go for the big guns. Yeah, we'll just stick to slash then. Seems like the best idea. Although we can go for this one. Oh, what's this guardian? I don't know what this one does. Wait, did it speed up the enemy's attack? Or it speeds up everything? Oh, that's probably what it does. It looks like it speeds up the mana and the defense grids, but not the magic or the casting grid. I mean, it's kind of interesting. Oh shit, definitely want to block that one. Okay, one of these should hopefully do it. Especially now he's poisoned. Perfect. Oh, the music changed. Interesting. Oh, nice. We got experience gem? Hell yeah.
That shouldn't have happened.
Well, it
people
did.
shouldn't.
Can we get to the control room, please?
Yes, sir.
Naya? Naya!
No one's here.
Damn
Did
it.
you not hear
What
her
could
get
have-
like kidnapped?
The two barged into the room, desperate, fumbling in the dark like retarded badgers. They needed answers. Answers only I could give.
Who?
See the fifth floor
Eddie?
guardian?
Eddie, did you do this?
She dragged my name out of the air, her question hanging like a frozen meat carcass. They always do. One of the many reasons why I hate frozen meat carcasses.
Eddie, shepherds are off limits. You know that.
I couldn't help but smile. The shepherd unconscious.
So is this
in
like
the
a
corner.
prison for criminals,
She had a lot of
perhaps?
fire, that one. Like that
That's what I'm getting,
chipmunk
like,
that doused
vibes
in
here. It's
kerosene.
like, all these people seem
Who
pretty
is he?
evil.
Why did he take Naya?
Why they follow
That's
the rules
Eddie,
at
the
all?
fifth guardian. But I don't know
Is
what
one
he
thing,
thinks
but-
he's doing. He's always been a little off.
A lot of them
Like
seem
the
like
rest of you are a
criminals.
little.
The two bickered back and forth, unaware of my intentions. Like a Disney movie without hidden sexual innuendo. They were missing something.
Kai, when you fought earlier,
Damn.
were there guardian effects?
Yeah.
That's Eddie. If those effects are
Okay, so that's the
manifesting,
fifth
it means
floor.
he's still here on the fifth. He's probably where you'd expect to find him, behind the locked door.
But how can I navigate the floor without Naya?
I'll stay and act as your temporary shepherd until you can get her back.
Jane.
Go. There's an access hatch right outside.
Huh. The safe room.
All right. Kai, until you reach Eddie, it's business as usual. Here are this floor's recipes.
Thanks, Jane.
New spell. Another new spell. What is that? Cape Cod Cod Cape. That's a fucking tongue twister. And the inhibitor. I don't really know if I need the inhibitor. If all his thing does is just speed things up, if anything, that'll make it more fun. So I think I might be good on the inhibitor. What else do we got here, though? Dimmer scroll. Eliminates glow from all gems in the defensive field. I think the glow is referring to, like, the colors. So it basically depowers a lot of their stuff, which is actually kind of nice. Although, as a spell? I don't know if I need that. That does seem pretty good, though. That's a tempting ability. Doubles crit chance. That's kind of nice. More offense is always good. Is this defense? Oh, yeah. Oh, but you know what? We got a new thing of armor, which actually makes us worse. I want to prioritize offense as much as possible, so we won't worry about that. What's Brazen? Direct damage. So another upgrade, it looks like. That's a lot of power. I guess that would replace Slash. Alright, so we got a few things here. Where is that experience gem? Might as well chuck that in before we start. 1200, nice. That's actually like a whole enemy. Alright, let's see what we're up against here. Okay, so it's that guy again. I'm not sure why everything's question marks. Because we just fought them and we know that we got... What did we get from? We got the experience gem and I didn't see what the 98% was. This one's new, this one's new. Any new music here? Super Fun, I think, is a new song. I guess Louis is also a new song. Alright, let's try this one. Warmed up now, so we'll give this one a shot. Although maybe that spell will be useful if we end up getting more colored gems. Yeah, I don't really know if I need too many other moves. I mean... There we go. Oh yeah, no. Okay. Ooh, that's actually way faster than I thought it'd be. Does it double the speed? Yo, is that 280 BPM? There's no way. It's double speed. Oh, you know what? It's not actually speeding things up, it's just changing the approach rate. That's it. Not making the song faster. Big difference. That's fine. Honestly, I still don't think we need it. Oops. Oh, I actually need mana. Shit. There we go. Easy. Okay, what did we get from that? Probably didn't get an XP bonus. Took way too much damage, yeah. Still got a decent chunk of XP. Oh, we got everything.
Hey,
Who's this?
Ayana, you copy? Coordinates were... Yeah, take me out. One of them...
hey, wait! Stop right...
Okay.
Son of a... Jane, did you see that?
The hell was
I saw you
that?
shouting.
No, the woman over there. She had red hair, green eyes, in her mid-30s maybe.
That's... There's nothing on log. Are you sure?
Wasn't there something like that on
Yes,
the previous
I'm sure
floor?
she was...
So that's twice now that's
Never
happened
mind.
then.
I'm wasting time. I need to help Naya.
Okay, the plot just all of a sudden got really intriguing. We'll see how grindy this is. There's a chance we could even just do this floor if I get lucky with the drops. We get anything good? Oh, a spike club. What? It actually makes my HP worse? Fuck that. Give me the XP. That sucks. Jane's jacket's also worse, so we'll just desynth that too. Alright, what else? Oops, I forgot to check what we actually need. What can we craft? Anything? Nah, not really. We need flint. Actually, I don't need that dimmer scroll. I might want this. Maybe not actually. Legal claws is offense up. I definitely want those. Maple sap, stripper, and flint. We need another stripper. Need flint and maple sap. Did we not get flint? I guess not. Don't really care for the inhibitor. Resin scroll. This, I definitely want that, so we need maple sap. That's probably on the third enemy if I had to take a guess. Since we haven't tried that one yet. Yeah, we'll try this guy. Hopefully this one's kind of fast. Oh, that actually doesn't do a lot to him. Too much defense. Let's go for slash then. That's a little more like it. I can tank those white ones at least. I kind of want to go for a poison move. Alright. There we go. That's good. That should help a little bit. Okay, I'll let poison do its thing. There we go. Now we just wait for yellow to recharge. Oops. Okay. Oh, okay, or we can do that like an idiot. At least I'll not waste it. I haven't actually used healing that much, but it's good to have just in case. I'd rather not have. I would like to not have healing. Okay, we're good. It's over. Oh, or not. Oh, she's not poisoned anymore either. Damn it. Give her a little tap. Hey, we got the maple sap. That's good. Okay, let's see. We can make the Brazen scroll. That should hopefully be good. I think that's worth it. Oh, it's cheap too. Oh yeah, that's right. Scrolls are always cheap though. It's actually learning them that costs a lot. Oh, 1 second here. Alright, we got the scroll. Let's see what we can do with it. How much is this gonna cost? Oh my. 100 note combo on Super Fun. Ooh. Okay, let's practice it first. Let's see how easy this is. It's a 100 note combo, so I'd really want to make sure I get this right. Especially with these mashing sections. See, if we stayed on hard and I had those sections, they'd be like near impossible to do with feet. Okay, we got the 100 combo easily. Hit back to exit practice mode. Where's my back button? I don't have a back button. Or do I? I have this button. Never did map one of those. Alright. This is a big risk, but we're going for it. There we go. Excellent. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, because I was going to say, if I mess that up, we might be able to do one more, but I wouldn't want to do any more than that, so that's good. Alright, let's go put that one on. Already replacing Slash, I think anyways. I don't think there's another move I'd want to replace. I think it's just better. 1932, 33. Yeah, it costs less. It's a little slower, but I mean, I think it's fine. If I keep Spheric on, honestly, this is okay. We'll just do this. There we go. We got DOT, we got Barrier, a really strong attack, healing, and then a really quick attack. I think that's a decent combination. Okay, what's next to craft here? What else can we craft to ease the burden of this task? I'm not really sure, actually, because I don't want any of the weapons. I don't really need that. I guess we just kind of need the key, now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else, because, like, these... Or was it this? Oh, no, I want that, because that's offense. So Flint, Stripper, Maple Sap. Okay. We got the Stripper, so we just need Flint and Maple Sap. Oh, no, we need another Stripper. So we need everything. Okay, that's the Stripper. Kind of rare. Maple Sap was there. Okay, let's try this guy again. Let's see if we can get another one of those strippers. Oh shit. I tried to like jump to get that corner. Didn't quite work out. Ooh, that was decent. Any more? kind of need some mana, actually. How much damage are you gonna do to him if I pull this off? 16. Okay. Oh, we'll just quickly go for this one. This one has a very long cast time, though. It's like 3 whole sets of notes. Last was kind of nice because it just like all comes at once, but this one is stronger. Ah, we didn't get the thing I needed. Damn it. That's okay. Alright, let's try that again. Try it one more time. I just need the 1 stripper. I don't think I need it for anything else. It's just a 1 item. Alright, let's just get this one. Oh, or not. Ah, it's fine. We'll be okay. Oh, did it make... No, it made that one fast that time. That's weird. It definitely didn't do that before. I'm not sure if that's like a glitch or what the rules are for that thing. It just seems like one more decent attack here. I guess we can kind of go for a red. Oh, I can't actually. Never mind. Oops, that's fine. We got enough. We'll just cast this one and be done with it. Done. Come on, give me that stripper. Please. Nothing? I don't know if I've ever had that happen. The hell was that? Ugh. I just need 1 stripper, right? Right? I don't need the inhibitor. I just need the key and the claws. Yeah, I just need 1 more stripper for that. I don't really want anything else. Alright, well, we can try the other enemy again, I guess. Okay, we'll try this guy, because he probably has the other things we need. Nah, that's not too much. I'll just kind of wait for this one. Oh, rip. That's game. Nice. Good damage right there. That's what I like to see. But you know what? We can actually just do this. 1 or 2 of these should do it. Wait, do I not have... Oh, I do have enough. There we go. What? Oh, come on. Alright, whatever. There we go. And done. I got 1 XP from that. What the fuck? Why? That's so weird. 1 XP from this guy. No items from the last guy. At least we got everything. Meat loafers. Oh, it actually doesn't have the stuff we need. But armor is always a good thing, if it's actually good. It is kind of. Defense is nice. But that offense... I'll save it for now. I'll check it out again once we get the weapon made. This, though, I'm definitely getting rid of. And we'll take that. There. That's a nice chunk. That's the only way to get XP from him. Means he's not really worth the effort. Alright, well if he doesn't have the stuff we need, then that means it's... Well, we'll do another one of these. Don't really have the choice. I need that stripper. Oh. There we go, that's more like it. Might actually just be worth it to wait for it to recharge. It's a little slower, but it actually, in the long run, I think it'll be faster because I won't have to charge up mana 3 times. You know what, maybe not. At this point, actually, it's too late. It probably, in hindsight, I think it actually would have been. I didn't realize I was going to take this long. Whatever. Certainly not that sphere thing from the last floor that took me like 3 seconds. But we got the stripper. That's what's important. Okay, so now what do we need? We need maple sap for that thing. And we need flint and also maple sap. So we need 3 maple saps and a flint. 3 maple saps and a flint. Okay, what's going to give us that? Not you. Not you, thank God. 3 maple saps and flint's one of these. Hopefully the 81%. But something tells me it probably isn't. That's almost not worth it on this guy. Oh, this is like a fucking boss enemy. I didn't realize that last time. Okay, we'll just go for orange and pink then. Probably better. Yeah. Only gonna take like 3 hits of this. There we go. That. Now we just charge up some more mana for this. Oh, what? That was charged. But wow, okay. Fuck that up. That's okay. I guess I need one more of these. Okay, excuse me. Oh, never mind. Damage over time did the trick. I thought it ran out. It's hard to tell with that one because it's like... It tints the green enemy more green. Essentially. Oh, nice. We got everything. Well, I need more maple saps, but... Can we craft the... Yeah, we can craft the claws at least. What? Fuck it. How much are we looking at here? Oh, okay, that's a lot, actually. Can we put that, like, a lot closer, maybe? Back to 18. I'm willing to go for 18. Squeeze out every last percentage here. There we go. Alright, come on. Hell yeah. Okay. We got the claws. Let's see what they do. Claws. +3. -6 HP, but +3 offense is something I like to see. We can just desynth the rest of this stuff. Okay, so this... We go down to 38. We get 2 defense. You know what? That's probably worth it. Defense is still important. I think we can sacrifice one offense for a couple of defense. Oh, wait. So what we need now, we just need the key, right? I think that's it. Key the 5th. 2 maple saps, okay. 61% chance. Alright, let's see if we can roll the odds. I'm not even gonna bother with reds on this guy. Not worth it. Wait for orange. Orange and pink. There we go. Come on. Ugh. It's fine. Oh, right. I gotta actually cast a spell. There we go. Okay, now we just ride these out. This is gonna go extra fast, but that's okay. Honestly, yeah, it should be actually good if I just wait. There we go. Okay, we got enough MP now. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for orange to recharge. Red does not do enough damage yet. Still has way too high of a defense. Even though the DOT ran out. Fine, we can go for one more of those. Whoops, wow, okay. Done. Could I lift a 40 kilogram? I can lift over 50 kilos. I haven't had to do it a lot. But I mean, 50 kilos isn't that much. Like a lot of basic jobs require you, like any sort of manual labor up here. It's a pretty common requirement to make sure you can lift 50 kilos or more. Even for jobs that are like marketed to like 16-year-olds, you need to be able to lift 50 kilos or more. 50 kilos, I'm trying to think like what would be a good estimate of that. 50 kilos, I think I'm 180 pounds. So that's about kind of 90 kilos. So it's like almost half my weight. A little less maybe. But I'm not actually sure. I'm trying to think of like, I would have to measure something, actually weigh something to see if it's close to 50 kilos. I doubt I have anything in the house that's close to that. Even like the giant 18-liter water jugs that we usually get are probably not close to 50 kilos. What are we missing for the key? Maple sap. One more maple sap. I don't know what I need those crystals for. Actually, wait, yeah, let's go find out what those crystals are. Is that a generic item, or is that something else? Can I lift 51? I don't know actually how much I can lift before you start listing every single kilo ever. The greatest hits of kilos. I'm not actually sure how much I can lift. I haven't checked in a while. Like, I would have to go get weights, and I don't have any weights. That requires me to go to a gym. And I've never done that before. So that's a crystal that I don't think I have any use for at the moment, so that's cool. Alright, one more battle. If we can actually finish 4 or 5 today, that'd be kind of cool. We'll give it a try. We got all the spells we want. We're about to get all the items. But if we can finish this floor, that'd be kind of cool. I doubt we'd be able to do floor 6 as well. I definitely have to do a little bit of grinding for that one, I feel. should be good on MP for the rest of the battle. See, look at that. I don't need the inhibitor. No problem. What? Okay, cool. Guess I'm not okay on MP for the rest of the battle. I'll just take her and wait, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna probably take another 2 oranges, but we'll see. Depends how long this poison lasts. I think the poison's over. There we go. Okay, don't do something stupid. I'm not even sure how I missed that. Alright, well now it should be done. Wow, it's actually a lot faster too. I like how much faster this one works. Come on, 2 more ticks. 1 more. Done. Beautiful. Favorite sandwich? I like making club sandwiches, actually. I really like, you know, the 3-layer kind of sandwiches. Those are really good. Usually when I make them, I'll put like some sort of deli meat on the bottom layer. So like either chicken, sometimes bologna, but I don't like bologna as much. And then like lettuce, tomato, cheese. And then I'll make the other layer with bacon instead. Basically the same thing. So like I'll maybe change up the condiments between layers. Change up the condiments or change up the... and then have like bacon instead of whatever other meat I end up picking for the bottom layer. And usually like, I don't know, sometimes either ketchup or barbecue sauce on the bacon layer. And then usually probably like Dijon mustard for the meat layer. Still can't make this, hey? No. Need 1 more. What's this thing? Is this worth it? Oh, it's a straight upgrade. So, yes? Well, I guess we can make that. How much does it cost? No, actually, it's not too bad. That's pretty good. Let's go for it. But that aside, I also like making just like good old-fashioned grilled cheese sandwiches. Actually, yesterday I ended up making these like baked like sub-style sandwiches because we had some leftover buns that we used for hot dogs. So I put some like roast beef, chicken, fried mushrooms and peppers, spray a little barbecue sauce on the bun itself, and then plopped in the oven with some cheese. Oh yeah, we have to go over here to, was it armor? Yeah. There we go. Those turned out really nice. Maybe I probably should have taken out the buns a little earlier. Like, they weren't burnt, but they were still soft, but I prefer them a little softer than they ended up being that time. Like herbs? Fresh or dry? It really depends what I'm doing. If I'm like cooking, I'll do fresh. If I'm just like mixing herbs in after it's already done, then definitely dried. But it also kind of depends on the herb. Like, I don't know, do you consider chives a herb? I kind of consider them a herb. The way they're used, they're kind of like a topping kind of thing. I mean, at least I use them the same way as like pepper and salt. We still need another maple sap. So I'll usually put chives on like after everything's done cooking. But I like those fresh for sure. But stuff like oregano, I'll definitely do that dried. 100%. I haven't actually had fresh basil in a while. But I don't really have much use for basil. Like, just the kind of cooking I do, I don't really use basil that much. But there's like been a few times where I'm like, man, I wish I had some basil right now. And then I don't. Because it's just not like we usually use dried spices just because they keep longer. Like you don't have to worry about them going moldy or anything. Okay, this is a bad idea. Okay, good. No, it's not. Couple more of these, I think. Ooh, that was close. He's still poisoned, which is good. Watch that run out. Yeah. Let's not give it the chance. You think chives are like a, you consider them a herb as well? Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I don't think they're technically. I mean, they're kind of like green onions, right? But just the way I use them. Like usually when I use fresh chives, I'll put them in like my eggs. Nice, you got it. Okay. I'll put them in like eggs, or like when I do hash browns in the oven, I'll put chives on after with like some cheese and then garlic mayo as a sauce. That turns out really nice. Do we have enough XP for the key though? That's the real question. Oh my, no thank you. That is way too much. Okay, let's just do a tiny bit of grinding. See if we can get some more XP. Actually, did I get any weapons that we can decent for a quick buck? Oh, we got one of these still. Well, we'll definitely get rid of that. But I don't have any other, nothing else I want to get rid of. I mean, part of me feels like I'm not going to need any of that old gear and items from previous floors, but another part of me is like, I bet it's going to be reused at some point. So that first guy does not give any XP. This one, not sure which is better. This one's faster, so I'm probably going to get more out of it, just because I won't have to worry about messing up as much, which does give me a bonus if I don't mess up. And by mess up, I mean get hurt. The less damage I take on a fight, the more of a bonus I get in XP. So if I can finish the battle off quick, I actually get a huge bonus, because there's no chance for me to get hurt. One more of those should do it. Okay, we'll just wait for orange to recharge and then go for one more of those. Actually, red might actually do enough damage. Oh, okay. I guess we're doing that one now. Well, that might actually be enough. A bit of a slow burn, but... There we go. Now it's enough. What are the kind of herbs I use? We usually actually end up using a lot of like pre-made spiced mixes when we cook, so not really a lot of individual herbs. But like oregano, I like using usually dried oregano, dried basil, because it's like if we do have basil, it's gonna be probably dried basil. We just need a little more. I just want to get enough to, so we don't go down a level when I try and make that key. I guess it would be fairly cheap to go for 50% a few times, so after this we'll give it a shot. Ooh, that was close. I'm not actually sure if I hit the red arrow on the battle screen. What? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. We overkill now. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, well, let's see if we can make the key. For cheap. That's fairly cheap. I don't know, how much can we get out of this whole level? That was an insane hit. Go back to, like, 0. Nope, 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 not that much. There we go, 87.6% chance. I like my odds. Hell yeah, okay, good. I wish I knew how to use more herbs better. Like, we have lots of other stuff, like we have cilantro, coriander. Cilantro I use a lot in potatoes, actually. But coriander, sage. Is sage a herb? I'd say sage is a herb. I don't think that's a spice. Alright, we got the key. I guess we can unlock the door. Alright, you want fuck it, let's try it. Let's see if we can beat floor 5 today. I'll do my grinding next time.
Alright, I'm ready.
Before you go in, Kai,
Yeah?
Guardians possess a great deal of power. We control more than you think in this place. But our tasks are well defined. Test you, press you, and nothing more. Eddie, for whatever reason, has abandoned his restraint. He owns that room, controls it. Be very, very careful, and don't believe anything he says.
I understand. Jane, thanks again.
Good hunting.
We got fucking Mr. Gumshoe over here,
Where is she?
kidnapping people.
I said, where the hell is she?
Kai, don't...
I'm gonna knock you back to the 1920s,
He talks,
dick.
yeah, talks like someone from like a LA, like a noir detective from the 40s. Okay, this sounds like a pretty sick song. It's not that fast, so we can kind of go for this move. There we go. What? You want to explain what happened?
What? Naya. But I was fighting...
Wait, how do you know that's
No, Kai,
Naya?
You weren't. You were about to kill the girl you'd come to save, and I had to use your third and final saving grace to stop
How do you know that's Naya? How did we? Was there like cameras to look
I
at?
don't understand.
How do we know that's Naya? Oh, I guess because like he was with him, so it's yeah, it's okay. Never mind. If they were together, I guess it's easy to deduce that would be Naya,
Kai, when you go
even though we've
into
never seen them
battle,
before.
The tower manipulates your field of vision, feeding in the battle screen instead of what you see around you. Eddie is essentially doing the same thing. He's altering what you see.
How can he do that? How can the tower do that without directly interfacing with my optic nerve? I don't...
On and
Are we
on
actually
went.
trying to like
Bowel
get an
movements have been
explanation for
almost
magic here?
taquitos.
Come on now.
Kai, you need to force him to
Now's not the
instantiate
time.
battle. Get up to the 6th floor.
But Naya...
Don't worry. He's still bound by the...
Or is he? Oh no, did she get taken out too?
Jane?
Fuck.
Her voice cut off, like the drivers in Boston. His only lifeline was gone.
Naya!
Ooh,
Round and round he went.
nothing personnel.
But if he has to
Teleports
prevent me from
behind
reaching
you.
the next floor, all I need to do is get up those... Son of a... Hey, Eddie, how do you feel about string theory?
The boy asked a question about strings. A clear sign he was unraveling.
Okay, based on that answer, I'm gonna assume you're an idiot.
The insult
Damn.
bounced like an overdrawn
Wow.
All you can do is change my perception, not the room itself. And since I don't think you're smart enough to have switched things up beforehand, the stairs should be right...
Are we actually gonna cheese this? Yo, I like this guy.
Found him.
The boy was in for a world of hurt.
Uh-oh.
Not good enough, Eddie. Up I go. Come and stop me.
He had left me no choice. I was going to have to grind him into the ground. Ceiling.
Yeah, he really is an idiot. Getting confused by his own tricks. Alright, let's try this again for real. 6 damage. Nah. Not worth it. I'm liking this music though. Kind of reminds me of something from like Demo or Voice a bit. A little bit. Oh, I actually need more mana. Gonna have to take this carefully just in case. Attack's a little harder than the others. Got a lot more colored arrows. Okay, we can go for Miasma. That'll help. Speeding things up, I like the sound of that. Let's go, where's your attacks? You should be using your opportunity to attack here. Oh, there you go. Again? Wow. Wait, is the song actually slowing down itself? Oh, I can't tell. Oh, maybe not. Alright. One of these maybe? Maybe a red one afterwards? Yeah, one of these. Oh, we don't have enough though. Now we have enough. Watch this. 2 arrows, that's all it's gonna take. Or, okay, wow. Never mind. Done. Eddie's trench coat. I'm just like stealing
You're
these
still
guys'
alive.
clothes. I love
I
that.
suggest you keep it that way by running far, far away from me.
Oh, he's actually listening
Naya.
to the rules
Hey, Naya,
somehow,
you all right?
Kai?
even though he didn't want to
Yeah,
before.
it's me. Don't move, okay? Just relax. I took care of Eddie.
Took care of? Oh no, the rules. If I don't...
What rules?
Naya,
Jane? Is that you?
you don't need to worry. Everything is taken care of.
Jane, have you been acting shepherd?
Not as well as you, sweetie, but I've done all right.
Yeah, the rules? Anyone?
Kai, my head hurts. Please don't make it hurt more with questions I can't answer.
Listen, Naya, you've been cleared. I've got a handle on things up here.
Clear
What,
by who?
I'm just supposed to wander around
Who's
the
in charge
tower
of this?
with him?
I want to speak to a manager.
You can just relax in the safe room.
Kidnapping
sweetie.
people?
I'll keep you
That's
company
going
while
too
he's
far.
out
Trying to
fighting.
kill me? No problem. I can handle
Oh,
that.
that's totally fair. You two get to have girl night while I'm out risking my life.
Damn.
Don't be a loser, Kai.
You really...
Up you go.
Yes, ma'am.
This guy doesn't know when to stop.
So am I what you were expecting?
What do you think I was expecting?
I don't know. I mean, in terms of, what I look like.
I thought you'd be uglier.
With a fucking
Oh, you
early
have a way with
2000s desktop background
you're
going
very
on back
pretty.
there.
But you just wanted to hear me say that, didn't you?
And a weird future
shallow.
world did we run into?
I just wanted to make sure you weren't annoying and stupid. This place is
Cyrus got some
actually a lot
fucking
less creepy than
whiplash
I thought.
and
The camera made it look
designs
like a nightmare.
between floors.
Who says it isn't? This could be a nightmare and you're just some cute girl I dreamt up.
We already ruled out the possibility that you're dreaming, but you could just be some mildly attractive guy in my own little dreamland, and soon I'll wake up.
Self-aware dream.
You'll disappear, I'll be sad for a few seconds, and then I'll shrug you off and go eat toast.
Toast,
Are
that's
you
it?
two finished? The safe room's on your left.
That's the only thing you could think
Thanks,
of?
Jane.
Toast?
You're
How
welcome.
boring. If I only have toast for breakfast,
All right,
I
so
did
you'll stay
something
here?
wrong. That'd be
What else
an
would I do?
insult.
Who knows what you
To my
tower
cooking
folk do
skills.
when I'm not looking?
Usually we make s'mores. Jane, are there any marshmallows down here?
What?
No, Naya.
They get s'mores?
Darn. Don't you worry, kiddo.
That's not fair.
I'll be good.
Jane, you'll keep an eye on her, right? You let me know immediately if anything happens in here.
Like a good shepherd should.
What are you
Wait,
expecting? A
did I miss
lunchbox and a
something? Why
kiss
can't
goodbye?
Naya go
on,
back
go
to
squash
being
some
shepherd?
monster.
if she wants
Here
to
are
help
your
me now?
recipes.
Weird. Alright, what do we got? Oh, we got a new spell slot. Excellent. E, of course. That sounds like a good scroll. Green potion. A microphone? Huh. And there's the inhibitor. Alright, let's see what we got first. I'm not sure. Might just move on to the next game, but what we need here for some of these. It's a new weapon. Oh, it's a good weapon too. Look at that thing. It's a very good weapon. What does this do? Defense by 2. Excellent. Scroll. That's a healing spell. I guess we can upgrade that. Might as well. What's this fade scroll? Siphon. I don't really care for siphons. But that blade, potion, and the Zephyr scroll sound really good. Alright, we'll do like 1 or 2 battles just to see if there's any new songs, but otherwise... Oh, more new music. I would like the first 3 floors all the same song for the enemy menu. Disorganized Fun, Rapid Fire I think is old. Disorganized Fun is from the previous floor. This one's new, so I guess we'll try this one. Oh, it's the boss song. I didn't realize that's what it's called. Well, let's see what we get. If we get anything good from this. Oh yeah, I don't act. Oh shit. All my spells are fucked up. No. Crap. This is gonna be awkward. I like that it's actually getting harder for me to cast shit properly. Because like where everything's placed, I'm gonna have to rearrange all my spells off camera at some point. Because now we have like more slots, so I actually have to go all the way onto the other pad and like place my feet properly. Okay, what's the Guardian effect? Oh. Am I just blind? Oh, okay. I can't see what I don't have focus. That's not too bad, because I don't really look at what I don't have focus anyways. Except the battle. I look at the battle, but that's about it. A little bit. Okay, see, that's healing, so this is going to be kind of tricky to do. Okay, let's just get some miasma going. Hopefully that'll help. Alright, one more. Oh, we need more mana though. Like 30 mana or something. There we go. Okay, over here. Oh, did I activate something by accident? Oops. Yeah, so also it's gonna make it tricky. Okay, now I need more mana again. Not too much though. Thank God I have that DOT going. Done. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Alright. Let's... Ooh, 1,000. Nice. I feel like the XP is scaling faster than the levels, which is really good. Means we're gonna level up way faster. Defend that thing quickly, see what we're at. There it is. 876. That's not as good as the last one. The last one gave me over 1,000. Oh well. Okay. Well, we made a lot of progress this time. 2 floors. I'll probably do a little more grinding before next stream of this, just so we can ease the process a little bit. But we should be ready to go for the 7th, or going to the 7th floor next time. There's only, how many did they say there were? 8 floors? So we're actually really close to the end of the game, which is kind of cool. This is going a little faster than I thought it would, but in the meantime, we'll get Step Mania going up here. Hopefully, let me back out of this quickly.